I'm here with Tony Roper, star of Rab C Nesbitt for all these years, is Jamesie Cotter, but now probably better known as Grandpa Joe from the Celtic Christmas video. What's the reaction been like, Tony?
Oh, Matt, it's been fantastic. I never knew it would be as big as this. I think I said earlier on it was 1.8 million at the last viewing.
The last
probably
count.
more, by now. It's just extraordinary. For an old guy like me that doesn't really know how these things work, I've been swept off my feet. People I don't know in the supermarkets all over the place, everywhere, are now calling me Grandpa Joe, which is...
It must be strange. As I say, all these years you've been known as Tony or Jamesie, right?
But I'm actually too old for Grandpa Joe.
Great Grandpa Joe.
Great Grandpa Joe, aye. In reality, absolutely, aye. No, it's been fantastic. The reception's been amazing, and a lot of the tribute to the people who actually made it, not just me, but the players, the manager, the productions staff, all of that. They're all done for the old foundation at Celtic, Plug a Lot, which is a huge charity.
And I was asking you, but you got offered to keep the boots, but you didn't keep the boots like Grandpa Joe did. No. But you kept the socks.
I kept the socks. I'll tell you now, get the socks. They are fantastic. They're so warm. It's no true. They're brilliant. I bought a pair for my wife.
Merry Christmas.
So the boots were a step too far, I think. I'd never be wearing them a lot.
And a beautiful thing, obviously you have been a Celtic fan all your days. But unlike Grandpa Joe, who says Henrik's his favourite player, you have more difficulty.
Well, my favourite player of all time was a player I never ever saw. I voted for this guy as the favourite player of all time. I never ever saw him play. That was Jimmy McGrory, who, the reason for it is he was the top goal scorer. Still the top goal scorer, world, I think. I might be wrong in that. I knew all the players from the Jock Stein era and all that, and they all loved Jimmy McGrory. Signed most of them, and they all loved him. They absolutely adored him. I never met one person who had a bad word to say about him. And he stayed with Celtic despite being offered huge sums to join Arsenal. It was just amazing. He just grew up the road from where I am now, so I voted for him.
And Tony, your current players of your current era, that's a hard one for you. Oh. Too many?
There is too many. Right. There have been sensational players for us. And the amazing thing is that when somebody leaves, another one takes in. I would have to say of the current era, Callum McGregor he's just been kind of an 8 out of 10 every time. So I would have to give it to him. He's not the showiest of players, but by God, he can play football.
Fantastic. Tony, thank you very much. And all the money, as you're saying, all the things raised is the Celtic Foundation. Yeah. It's all for a good cause. But hope you have a good Christmas.
And yourself, Matt.
Thank you.
Best,
cheers.
Have a good Christmas, everybody.